California is a state that's exuberant with sunshine and weather perfect for growing things, especially Asian herbs and vegetables. The Chinatown here is bursting full of all kinds of Asian kitsch and utensils. But that's not all. San Francisco is truly a foodie city, and on any given week, an average Frisco would have eaten 5 to 6 different cuisines. We found a cool little basement restaurant called Limetree that serves a variety of Southeast Asian cuisine, from roti to noodles, satay to mouth-watering chili crabs.
I think the reason I'm trying to open up actually, first of all, the restaurant theme is Southeast Asian cuisine, which is covering from Indonesian, Malaysian, Singaporean, and a little bit Thai and Filipino influence. So the reason I want to bring out all those Southeast Asian cuisine type, because I want the local, the San Franciscan, or the people in United States, I would say, they don't need to fly all the way to Southeast Asia in order for them to try something like Southeast Asian cuisine. So, and also I want to expose, actually, there is another type of cuisine that's really good too, that maybe they never experienced in their life, I would say. Actually, I started my cooking from home. My mom taught me all those cooking things, and also I went to a culinary school in Bali. And then, and then after that, I used to work on the cruise ship for 3 years. I used to work for a Carnival cruise line. So, and then after I finished with my work on the cruise ship, I started working on the line with Singaporean, Malaysian restaurant, and also at one point of time, I do have a very close Malaysian roommate, and they taught me a lot about Malaysian dishes, nasi lemak, laksa, and all kind of stuff. And I think that's very much it. I don't need to bring them in from Indonesia because most of the ingredients, even though they are imported from Indonesia, I can get it from San Francisco. But some of the ingredients, I have to get it from another city, Los Angeles, because they don't have it in San Francisco. So for example, the candle nut kemiri, that's what they call kemiri in Malay, I guess. And I think, and also daun salam is a salam bay leaf basically, but it's different than the Indian bay leaf. So this one has to be either the Indonesian bay leaf or the Malaysian bay leaf, I would say. Most of my ingredient or my sauce that I make, it's as needed. So basically, since I've been open for 2 years, so I know how much I have to make. So I don't really make like a tons of them for the next 2 or 3 weeks. That's not my system actually. They come here because they like to try the roti canai, the roti prata, the corn fritters, martabak, chicken satay, beef rendang, and also Singaporean curry noodle. And once in a while, actually, they keep calling me for the laksa or nasi lemak actually.
If you're lucky and it's crab season, they might have chili crabs made with fat, succulent, Dungeness crabs. Look at those crabs.
My food in general, scale 1 to 10, 10 being really spicy, I would say range between 6 to 7. But for some regulars or Malaysian or Indonesian, I would ask them if they want it really spicy, and I can make them all the way to 10, which is really, really spicy. Sambal belacan, I would say now it's becoming very popular. First, at the beginning when I introduced to the customer, they were kind of surprised because it's so spicy. But now, some of the regulars, they can handle it easily. Maybe 10 years ago, I think it was starting like the trend was like a Thai restaurant, and then after that there's a lot of Indian restaurant, and now I think it's the time that people is more open to Southeast Asian cuisine, like either Indonesian, Malaysian, Singaporean. So now I think the trend is bigger. The chances is much bigger. You know. What I really like to see in the future, like more of the location. So basically, I would say maybe 3 or 5 more locations in the near future, hopefully. What I believe right now, it's as long as I'm serving good food, good atmosphere when they dine in, and also I'm using a fresh ingredient. And on top of that, I mean, they're all important, but the other part that's very important, it's easy on your wallet. So I just want to make sure that the type of cooking that I'm doing right now, or what I'm serving, it's kind of like everyday meal for the customers. So you can have it 3 times a day, or maybe 4 times a day, or just pretend that this is your kitchen. So maybe sometimes it's cheaper to eat at my place instead of cooking the ingredient at your place.
Here is the address for Limetree. Stay tuned for the next episode of World's Best Malaysian Restaurants.